Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, January 28th, 2018. Cannot believe January is almost done already. And we've had several mild days in a row, which have been nice. And today, very sunny day. We actually, with the new solar panels up, all together today, so far, and it's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it is, we've brought in 1.9 kilowatt hours already. So definitely, well, the best day of the year so far as solar being brought in. The extra 600 watts is making a big difference, and so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I've not answered questions in the last couple days. To be honest with you, I just needed a break from it, and I probably won't go back and answer those questions. It is a lot of work, I'm going to be honest with you, and I just kind of needed a break from it for a few days. I spend quite a bit of time every day going on and answering questions, which I love the questions, I love the feedback, I really truly do. I just needed a couple days just to not have to do it, okay? So that's why I haven't. So I'm not ignoring anybody or trying to just be disrespectful to anybody. So that being said, I wanted to put that out there first. So that's why I haven't been on answering any questions. Now, with all the nice weather that we've had here in the last several days, we still have all kinds of snow everywhere. So we had a lot of snow that had to be melted off, and it has just, even today, a lot of snow has melted today, but there was so much snow that, you know, it just, I know today's supposed to, like I said, in the 40s today, and then it's supposed to, tomorrow's supposed to be decent, and then it's going to cool back off again. So, like I said, it just, that time of year. But anyway, that being said, January is almost over, so I have to point something out to my greatest antagonist. And it's funny, so first of all, I'm going to call you out again here today real quick, and I'm not, like, you know, jumping on haters. It's one individual who is my chief antagonist, if you will. So first of all, Thomas Wade, if you see his comments, please just ignore him. He's been trying to make more decent comments lately to prove that he's not a bad guy, but he's, you know, very negative individual, and I think it's kind of funny. But any comment that he makes, I will delete it no matter what it was, okay, at this point, just because of all the negativity throughout the course of a long time that he likes to try to think he's getting to me. And it's funny, I have to laugh because he'll say, "Oh, I know you hate me." You know, actually, Thomas Wade, I don't hate you. I actually feel sorry for you. So that you are that pathetic that you continue to think that, you know, oh, I'm going to get him and I'm going to show him. I just laugh, actually, because I think it's pretty stupid, actually. So let's point out one of the things that Thomas Wade, one of his comments that he made, okay? So here we are. We have 3 days in January left, and I still have all this wood here. Now, I said earlier this month, the amount of wood that I had left over here would definitely get me through the rest of January, okay? So he makes a comment, oh, there's absolutely no way that you're going to not use up all that wood before January. All that wood is going to be gone, he said, and you're going to end up having to get that other face cord before the season's over from that other guy that he owes you. Well, once again, Thomas, you are wrong, because I probably will know what I'm talking about, because this is our third winter up here. So, you know, I probably know the rate of what we're burning stuff at, okay? So, there you are. We still have quite a bit of wood here. This is going to take us into February. Who knows how long into February, but I will point it out when we get to that point as well. So, I thought that was kind of amusing. So, anyway, what was I going to tell you guys? I just had to point that out just because I'm kind of, you know, being a pain. So anyway, you know, there's a lot going to be going on. I wanted to show you something over here. And let's go over here real quick. So in the fall, I had there was two trees here the root systems are still there. And I had zipped them up and I had cleaned them up. So what my game plan actually is going to be, one of the things that I want to do this year is, that is a standing dead tree right here. That one's dead. So I'm going to take this tree out. I'm going to take this one out here. I'm going to take this one out over here. I want to clean this area up here a little bit because I want to continue to expand my apple orchard this way this year. And I want this, like I said, more cleaned up. So that's going to be one of the things that I plan on doing. Last year, the weeds just absolutely took over everything. As you can see, like back there, you can see the raspberry bushes. Actually, we'll take a walk back over here a little bit. So there's a lot of raspberry bushes through here, which is fine. But I want to clear out, like I say, I want to clear out this area here. And if I clear out in here, it's going to open that up more so that we can put in some more fruit trees. I want to put in, like I said, a lot more fruit trees. That's going to happen too. So now as far as the fire pit goes, I think what I'm going to do with the fire pit that we got from my subscriber, I'm thinking where I had done some burning here, I think the fire pit's going to go right out over in here somewhere. So we can, you know, set up tables and chairs around here and sit here and enjoy the fire pit and enjoy a nice cookout. So that's where we're going to put that. Now once we get into probably March, I'm thinking the chicken coop is going to be right here. As you see, we had the thing started here. We're going to work on that and get that up in March. I'm hoping April, maybe May, to get chickens. But I want to have it all completely set up, have it fenced in really, really well ahead of time, and all those type of things. So that's kind of the game plan as far as that goes. You know, so that's what we're doing. You can see the water from all the melt off is kind of gathered here, and some people had said, you know, that I should put the pond in right there because that's a natural low spot. But I really don't want the pond there because, like I said, the wellhead is right there. So I don't want the pond to be there. I'm going to put the pond over here. So there, like I said, there's a lot going to be going on. What I want to do actually in this area here, I want to actually put in some more fill in here and, you know, fill this in more. And then what I'd like to do is, you know, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but I know that like the big pine over here is going to come down. I was thinking I might want to, you know, I'm going to clean out some of these smaller trees out of here and put my pole mount a little farther back when I put it up. But I may take out some of these trees and look at focusing on greenhouses and stuff. So these trees all through here may come out, just to open that area up and really look at doing the greenhouses, doing an aquaponics system all through this area. I mean, now obviously I'm not talking about getting all this done this year, so we'll see. I don't know, you know, it really a lot depends on what we have time to do and get done, but I definitely have some serious plans, and because this area is already open, this would be a good spot for a greenhouse, other than the fact that these trees here. So if I took out a few of these trees here, and you know, like I said, take out the trees out of here and open this area up and clean it up really good, you know, we could really get a lot done in this area. And like I said, I would have to bring in some fill and get this filled in, so then that way I wouldn't have to worry about the spring flooding and the spring runoff through this area, and I can channel that water to a different spot. So that's kind of what the game plan is. You know, just wanted to share that with you guys. But very nice day here today at the homestead. By the time, you know, you see this video, I have already picked the kids up, because this will go up after I get back. But so I'm going to go grab my kids, spend a little bit of time with them. From this video on, I'll be answering questions again. So again, I apologize. I just really, truly, honestly just needed a break, and that is why I did not end up doing any videos. So anyway, so that's what's happening. Very mellow day. and I just kind of wanted to share that with you, what my plans are. Like I said, we got a lot that we can do, a lot going on, and a lot of thoughts, a lot of years of stuff to do, to be honest with you. But that's okay. We're just going to keep working at it methodically, and we're going to make progress this year. That I can guarantee you. I don't know exactly how much progress we'll make this year, but we're definitely going to make progress, and we'll see how it all pans out. All right, so anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to jump off of here for now. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a really nice weekend, and you know, remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And remember, guys, STD, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever goals you're trying to reach, you know, you can reach them. You really can. Nobody can stop you from reaching them except for yourself. And life is way too short to be unhappy. It really, truly is. If you're unhappy in your relationship, work, whatever, make a change. I mean, really, the only one that's going to stop you from doing that is yourself. I mean, you know, many years ago when I was in the service, and I was an interior electrician, and I got out of the service, and I started working for a company in Rochester, and I helped put the security system into the George Eastman house. I hated it. I said, I don't want to do this. And so I stopped. And people told me, oh my God, are you nuts as an electrician? Do you know how much money you can make? And yada, yada, yada. And at that time, I was in my early 20s, and I said, if I'm going to do something for the next 40 years at that point in my life, I said, I have to do what I love. And I didn't love doing it. So I made a change. And I bombed around for a couple of years trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I got into nursing. And, you know, and the encouragement of my cousin, who's also a nurse. And he said, he goes, you know, Ed, I think you'd be really good at it. And I had to laugh at the time, because here I am, you know, ex-Army with tattoos and, you know, a little bit of a reputation. And, you know, I was like, oh man, I don't know. And he's like, well, try it. And he was right. I tried it and I loved it. And I've been doing it ever since. And, you know, best decision I ever made. But if I had stayed working as an electrician, I would have been absolutely miserable. And I know that. So, you know, we all make choices, and sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. But, you know, life is interesting, and you can make those changes that you need to make. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.